It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show. I heard them saying that we lost diversity in rap. How the fuck is that when y'all just been supporting trap? I'm charged up like jumper cables, dropping with no label, breaded up like bagels, finna wipe these niggas off the map. I got some shit in the tuck you ain't heard of. Sipping Bloody Mary, my lyrics on bloody murder. Your name in my journal circled. I'm riding with your beach, yeah, we out at Myrtle. The second coming to greatness, I feel like color purple. I'm on the level y'all ain't ready for. Shouted want the wood, I'm a cutting board. Been a legend in Atlanta, bitch, I'm Pastor Troy. Pretty boy, but that money finna pull a Floyd. The jewels sparkle in that water, pass me a LaCroix. River Daily, you never needed an alias. Independently checking my Nikes, came from them avias. I've been on my hustle, car shuffle, niggas hard smuggled. If you want trouble, got muscle like WrestleMania. Boy, stop. We looking at Porsche drives, been rapping 20 years. I'm insuring my boy's box. They call me unorthodox. I'm orthodontic when it come to profit. Safety first, but let me switch the topic. Your rappers all in my DMs to promote your tracks. Every morning logging in, I report the trash. You gotta take it on the chin if you want it bad. I'm used to it, I've been through it. I'm using my point of view as an influence. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there, man. Y'all know I came to y'all yesterday giving y'all my recap of Friday night's show from Cardi B's Little Miss Drama Tour coming to Atlanta. Of course, had a great time. You could watch that video for your own enjoyment on your own time. It just dropped yesterday. It's about 40 minutes. It's a mixture of commentary and concert footage. And I had high hopes for last night, you know what I mean? Now, interestingly enough, as I had super high hopes for last night's show, it almost didn't happen, okay? Cardi B came on social media right before the show was slated to start, right before she was slated to come on stage, and she let it be known that she was having issues with employees at the State Farm Arena, security. Just yesterday, I was complaining about the security not letting me get my motherfucking little camera in and shit like that. Niggas doing a little too much. And she comes out the very next day having issues. Now, I don't know exactly what happened, but it pretty much alludes to people exercising too much authority over her people, being rude, and overall not knowing who the fuck they dealing with. You know what I'm saying? That's the easiest way that I can explain it. I am gonna play some footage of Cardi because she did go live and she was on the verge of canceling the show. She said she wasn't gonna go out on stage until her and her team received an apology for whatever the treatment was that they received. She said that she's been, 34 other cities for this tour and has not had anything of the like happen to her, which goes to show, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, Cardi really don't like Atlanta. She never has. Even when she lived here, she always said that she hated Atlanta. Why? I don't necessarily know, but that could be a reason. The people, you know what I mean? I love it here, but I know our folks out here can be a lot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Not all of us, but some of us can be a lot. So, I don't know. But nonetheless, the show did go on. It did go on as scheduled. She did fulfill the obligation. She did fulfill her last tour date, the grand finale. And it still ended on a high note, nonetheless, right? Missy Elliott was brought out on stage last night as the final guest of the Little Miss Drama Tour. Not even an Atlanta artist, but she made her way down to the A and said, I can't miss it. I will be there. And I love that for Cardi. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Missy Elliott, who don't like Missy? Who don't love Missy? Who don't respect Missy? She has been literally like the glue for the majority of the ladies in hip hop for the last 3 decades. And to this day, still remaining such. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame songwriter, I think Songwriter Hall of Fame, if I'm not mistaken. I might be jumping the gun. But yeah, all of that. Okay? So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show y'all a couple of the clips from last night in terms of the issue with security, her getting ready to cancel the show, bringing out Missy, and I'm also going to show a video about Cardi talking about the state of mind that she was in last year, you know, before the album was completed, before it was turned in, before this tour, because she says that she was in a depressional state around the time that she dropped Like What and Enough. You know what I'm saying? So just being able to recover from that, get the music out. We already know she was dealing with confidence issues and stuff like that. She came out and told us about that over the last few years, which ended up prolonging the album longer than it needed to. So to see all of that culminate into a wildly successful album, wildly successful tour, one of the biggest tours in hip hop, the biggest arena tour for any female artist in hip hop. Now, of course, Nicki Minaj had a stadium tour with the Pink Friday tour, so she did gross more overall. But who's to say that Cardi doesn't go international with another leg? This is just the first piece. Who knows, right? So we'll just have to see what happens. But let's get to the video, shall we?
Live right here because you and your fucking employees are being disrespectful. Why I'm not gonna perform today? Because go get your boss, like you said. Go get him. I'm not performing today. Let me tell you why. Because we got in here. Your employees are being fucking rude for no reason. Being rude for no reason. Pointing fingers for no reason. Touching people for no reason. And then they're telling me, oh, we gotta talk to this. Because I feel a certain type of way. Because you're being disrespectful. I did 35 shows and I never had a problem. And we've been kind to everybody. So no, now I'm leaving. No!
That nigga in the background talking about something. Hey, come here. Who was that? Hey, come here. What? Who? What? Say what? So maybe at some point, I'm sure Cardi's gonna address this directly to kind of give us a little bit of clarity of like the level of disrespect, I guess, where the disrespect, you know, came from or how they got to this contentious situation. But clearly she's yelling, she's screaming on him. She said, I did all these tour dates. We've been kind to everybody. We haven't had this issue anywhere else. Y'all employees are fucking up, pointing fingers, being judgmental, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm not going on stage. I'm going to cancel this bitch. I'm going to shut this shit down because of the way that you're treating me and my team. Right? Now, of course, that would have been a catastrophe for the Atlanta audience who spent their hard-earned money not only to go to the show, but actually showed up and showed out. Entire tour sold out, no less, including Atlanta. So, of course, the fans were there. They're ready. They're primed. I'm sure some people that went Friday night went last night too. Some folks bought back to back. You know what I mean? So that would have been a fucking disaster. Right? She went live for this. She also hopped on Spaces for just a couple of seconds, basically reiterating the same, right?
I'm gonna make it very fucking clear. Until these motherfuckers don't apologize to me, I'm not doing shit. I am one of those people that I believe that first impression is very important. Sometimes I be wanting to violate and disrespect people so much, but I don't because I know that if I do.
And literally cuts off right there. And as you can see, this person is recording this at 7:57 p.m. last night, literally while the fans are inside the arena, getting to their seating, getting food, drinks, etc., figuring out where their seats are. She's having trouble with personnel backstage. You know what I'm saying?
And this is a part of, the touring experience that a lot of folks don't get to see. Like what's really happening behind the scenes, like what actually takes place, the stressful shit that artists endure even before they come out, right? You think they just sitting back, cushy, chilling, blowing bubblegum kush, having a drink, partying it up and shit. But sometimes they be under intense stress for various reasons, not just because of, lack of professionalism from people at the venue, but team stuff, label stuff, family stuff, crazy, deranged fans, all type of shit be happening that folks don't see that can impact the artist's psyche before they take the stage. And we just happened to get a little bit of a glimpse into it with her last night, right? And this impacted her to the point to where it even came up on stage, right? This was addressed twice pre-show and on stage. She literally says, "This is the last time that I will ever perform in State Farm Arena." Now, she didn't say it will be the last time she will perform in Atlanta, but she said it will be the last and final time she sets foot inside of State Farm Arena to perform.
I'm pissed off right now, I'm not even gonna lie. This arena been playing a lot of fucking games for me. This will be the last time I'm ever in this bitch. Next time, bitch, I'm having my concert in the parking lot, bitch. Woo! I'm tired of y'all playing with me. This is your fucking second time. Uh-oh. I still fuck with the Atlanta Hawks, though. Let's get into some motherfucking tea. Let's have a little tea party. Woo! I'm pissed off right now.
All right, so she's going through the show. She's entertaining. She's doing her 1-2, her moves, staying on cue. But that shit was still bothering her all throughout the show. Because to be clear, for those that may not know, by the time she puts this outfit on, by the time she does Pretty and Petty, that's like second half of the show. You know what I'm saying? Damn near toward the end, where she gets into this part of the show. So it was still weighing on her heavy as she continued to do her thing on stage, man. So she says next time she's doing her concert in the fucking parking lot, she'd rather do that than to come back and set foot inside State Farm Arena in a way that will produce revenue for them. She said this is the second time. So I don't know what happened yesterday. I don't know what happened Friday. Maybe it was multiple occasions yesterday. I do not know. But what we do know is she was dissatisfied with the experience and has vowed to never come back to State Farm, not Atlanta. However, being that this is sold out show, great time, everything beautiful, everything big, we were able to end on a high note as Cardi B did bring out the legend, the myth, the woman, the boss of all bosses, the songwriter of all songwriters, rap, sing, dance, be girl. She could probably DJ too on a low. She could produce too. Missy mother effing Elliott. Let's get to that.
Legs in shape, work shaking both ways, make it do a double take. Play it rock a showstopper, flow proper, head knocker, beat scholar, tail dropper, do my thing, motherfucker. Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, Boomervilla, always beaming, laptop, chrome pipes, blue lights, out of sight. Long weed, sold in, say it again, sold in, make that money, throw it in, booty bounce and go ahead.
What?
Get your backs.
Cause what? Let go.
Now throw your hands in the air. Just throw your hands in the air. Just throw your hands in the air. Throw your hands in the air. ATL.
Look at how long this embrace is. Fire. And she completely fans out.
Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh my God. Hold on, bitch. I'm having a moment, bitch. This is Missy Elliott, bitch. She came out for me. She didn't have to do that shit for me.
All right. So Cardi could hardly even continue. She like, hold on, I'm having a moment. Missy Elliott came out for me. She had to do that shit, which is a super fact. But it just goes to show the level of respect people have for Cardi in the industry. Throughout this whole tour, she's had a fucking crazy who's who of different artists, legends from different genres, different parts of the world, different cities, different lanes in music, who all made sure that they made themselves available to be there for her in these different stops, man. This is iconic shit going on. I mean, in a world where others are doing tours and their special guests are people like Bia, no diss to Bia, Malibu Mitch, JT, folks like that, compared to somebody who has a tour going on and their special guests consist of Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, Lil' Kim, twice if I'm not mistaken, Trina, Vibes Cartel, Ozuna, and that cultural thing in there. You got fucking dance hall legend. Then you got a Latin coming up legend. You got T.I., you got Jeezy. Fetty Wap made an appearance. Tyler did her motherfucking thing. Kehlani, Blueface. Could have kept Blue. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, that lineup definitely got a lot more weight to it, a lot more validity, a lot more impact to it. Definitely appeals to the eyes and the ears. Missy Elliott on the finale on the last night, on the send-off. Come on, man. The Blueprint, Lil' Kim. Yeah, you did something. And I'm seeing reports that this tour has brought in over $70 million for 35 dates. Oh, and I got to correct myself from earlier in the video when I said that other rapper did a stadium tour. It wasn't a stadium tour, it was an arena tour. The American leg just got outperformed. So again, if Cardi B decides to do a European leg to her tour, some tough conversations could be had, because if she's already at 70 million with only 35 dates, y'all gonna have to make some room. But I don't know what is in the stars or what's in her plans. There are talks of Cardi B working on another album. You know, she said that she's been recording while on the road. So I don't know if she's gonna try to like come and hit us with a back-to-back. You know what I mean? Now that she got the second album, Jitters, out the way, who knows? So I'll reserve, opinion or foreshadowing or trying to predict anything that she's got in the pipeline, because, again, I'm not privy to anything. All I can say is congratulations. You did your motherfucking thing. I had an amazing time. My wife had a great time. And ultimately, that's all I can ask for. The tour went on without a problem, without a hitch. Last night was literally the only bit of negative energy that even permeated during this tour. And I find it unfortunate that it had to happen in my city. But, all is well that ends well. Now, let me go ahead and just pull up this one last clip of Cardi B talking about, you know, the vulnerable state of mind that she was in last year before all of this actually came to fruition?
I shot like what? You know what I'm saying? I shot like what? And while I shot like what, I was in Colombia recording songs. Like I did like what, and then I went straight to Colombia to remove some of my ass shots, right? While I was in Colombia, I had this really weird sadness that I was like, no matter, like, I want to continue to follow with my plans, but I was so depressed that I couldn't continue with my plans like I wanted to. I came back from Colombia and I shot the music video for Enough. And we did the whole promo plan and we did everything, but I wasn't really confident and I didn't really feel good in myself. Then after that, I went to LA and I went to LA to continue to finish my album, to keep doing music with my album and doing a lot of promo because Enough is like coming out and we doing promo. And like I said, I was so depressed and I felt so empty in the inside. And it wasn't easy because like not only I'm not sure where I'm like locked out in my creative site, like in my head. I feel like I have bitches jumping me. All these bitches. That's why I don't fucking like a lot of these female rappers, because when I was going through some shit, these bitches felt like they could attack me when I was in my lowest. I ain't never gonna forget though. I do owe y'all bitches a hard time, but I don't even make it a priority. Like, it's like, you know what? I'm gonna get over that. But when I was going through a hard time, you bitches was trying to put me through it. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is 2024. I did a lot of plans for 2024, the beginning of 2024. But I was in such a depressed state that I couldn't continue. Then I found out I was pregnant. And I found out.
So yeah, 2024, my bad. I kept saying last year. But 2024, you know, and I was even critical of all the starts and stops that happened in between before the album actually came. The announcement, the singles, everything was moving, and then it just went on ice. Now we see why. Because she just wasn't in a good place. And now we know, you know, Offset was still on bullshit. You know, there was that whole scandal where he accused her of cheating and all that shit. And then they finally broke up and she got with Stefan and all of that. Pregnancy, the whole nine, right? Had to rebuild her body, had to, shit, she had that whole fucking, the house got visited by child services and all that crazy shit while she was pregnant and all that stuff going on. Y'all remember that? Then she had gotten into that little incident while she was pregnant at that hotel trying to save somebody, I guess. It was a lot going on. So for her to have this moment and be able to rise to the top and literally like have all that shit beneath her feet, that's a major accomplishment, all right? So once again, congrats. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. And if this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe, become an insider. I will catch y'all on the next one, man. Y'all be good out there. Peace.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'll never politic and the drama be piling on. Father and great son acknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5 sit bank accounts every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I can do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your healthcare. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I read for filth. The sympathy cause consulting for the stacks I built.